Should I like scoot in? No, I shouldn't. Can I make it shorter? I can. No one's allowed to look at me while I'm making art. Okay. I'm scared. I'm so nervous. I haven't done this in a hot minute. Look at my little ears. Okay, yeah, I know I'm not dressed as Miss Bun right now, but like I didn't have the time, and she's kind of uncomfortable with like the collared shirts and the leather vest, and what else does she have on her? And the bunny ears. Those are a hassle. I don't like her wig either. Yeah, it's just I didn't want to put in the contacts either because those they don't hurt my eyes, but like they irritate my eyes after a while, especially since I have lights flashing at me. So yeah, I thought this was a lot more comfy, and look, I just wanted to wear this shirt, to be honest with you, and I thought this look would go with it, so that's what we're dealing with. I know this is a super niche video and there's like 1,000 out there, but like it's an oldie but a goodie. Maybe there's a good reason why people have made so many of these videos, but today I will be giving tips to beginner cosplayers based off of my experience. And let me preface this by saying there is no right way to be a cosplayer. Regardless of what anyone has to say, your cosplays don't have to be canon, they don't have to be finished, they don't have to be store-bought, and they don't have to be super expensive. There's pretty much no rules to it. Just be respectful and you'll be fine. First tip I have is to pick a character you like. Especially with like TikTok, when you have to find audios that can fit the character and like create scenarios that would seem in character. You're trying to portray a character when you're cosplaying. Why would you want to portray a character that you don't like? Like say for instance, like who? Let's go with like my Hero Academia cosplays. I cosplay Mirko, Mina, and Deku. I like all those characters and I relate strongly to Mina Ashido and Deku. And Mirko, she's just great. So yeah, of course I'm gonna cosplay those characters because they're easy for me to portray. You're not gonna see me going around acting like Shinso or Todoroki or, well, I've done Aizawa, but like what's another character I would not cosplay? Or like Momo Yaoyorozu. I wouldn't cosplay them just because I find it difficult to try and portray them. Plus I just don't want to. And if I'm not gonna want to do it, then the cosplay probably isn't gonna look good. So pick a character that you like and that you enjoy, because trust me, it's really gonna show. Okay, now in terms of makeup, hold on. I think I have some palettes right here because I was doing my makeup earlier. For some reason when I was little, I had this idea in my head that I had to get the specific product. Like I needed lip liner for lip liner, I needed eyeliner for eyeliner, I needed blush for blush. That's wrong. First of all, you don't need all these cool and fancy products, because if I'm gonna be honest with you, some of those expensive products are literally useless. Like why are you gonna spend 40 bucks on a Becca highlighter when you could just use a pigmented shimmery eyeshadow? That's literally what I did for like this highlight and on my nose. I used that eyeshadow. Where's the palette? Okay, like honestly, all you really need is a palette. It's dirty. All you really need is a palette with like a lot of colors. Like I got this one off of Amazon. It's nothing special, but it has a bunch of colors that you could use for pretty much any cosplay, and that's basically all you need. You don't need all of these name brand fancy products because you're just gonna be wasting your money. Like yeah, the quality is good, but you could get like a good quality off-brand makeup palette and it's gonna work fine. I just, for some reason, I bought like so much expensive makeup from like Morphe and stuff like that, and I barely even use those palettes. I use more of these, like this one, the Gamer Girl palette that I was given by Aoi Dreams. I used this color for my eyeshadow. Well, it's reflective anyways, but yeah, I used this one and that pink for my eyeshadow, and I used the little shimmer in the corner of my eye for, did I say eyeshadow? I missed use it. Oh, let me do it again. I use this color right here for my highlight. And that's another thing, like blush. I don't really use blushes, but when I do, I use a eyeshadow palette for it. I'm pretty sure I use one of the red palettes from ColourPop. I don't want to get it right now, but That's one of the ones I use because I don't really like how most blushes are. They're too orangey or they're too pinky. I like really muted deep red colors like something like this, or like purplish like wine red, because it looks nicer on my complexion. But yeah, you don't need like a $30 blush. Just use some of the eyeshadow from your eyeshadow palette and you'll be fine. No one's gonna tell the difference. It's no biggie. And I use drugstore makeup all the time. Like my eyeliner is literally NYX. And I have Milani highlighters, and I have NYX what's it called, lip liners. You don't need fancy makeup. You really don't. You just need staples. And one thing that can really help with makeup is also falsies. Falsies can change a cosplay dramatically. I just think they're great. I think they make every cosplay great. But that's my opinion. Wigs. Oh my gosh. This was like, my ears are crooked. This was like a big thing for me. When I first started cosplaying, I highly recommend getting a wig that you're going to use over and over again. And what I did is I bought some lace fronts because they are better quality and they're more versatile. Like, there, my chair squeaking. Like this one that I'm wearing right now, I bought this when I first began cosplaying, and the reason why is because you could style them differently. It's a bit harder with regular cosplay wigs because they're parted a certain way and they're gonna stay that way no matter how much you try and maneuver them. This one, all you have to do is just part the hair and it stays like that. And I like that. My mic moved, and I like that. So for my first, I'll find the other wig. I'll go get it. Hold on. This isn't the wig that I got at first. It's a pink one, but usually my first lace front wig that I bought for cosplay was a blonde one for Bakugo, and I pretty much got all mine off Amazon. Yeah, they're usually 40 to 50 bucks, maybe 60. But yeah, I highly recommend investing in a wig that you're gonna use over and over and over again. Like, I'm out of breath. Like basic colors like blonde or black or brown, like you could use them over and over again. And I know, especially since cosplaying is a pretty expensive hobby, that it's good to use wigs, like one wig for many different cosplays, like this one. Oh yeah, that's right, there's one product that I do highly recommend. I'm not sponsored, by the way. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. This guy. I highly recommend that hairspray for cosplay wigs. I don't know if it's too safe to wear that on like actual hair, but that stuff holds. It holds. I just spray it and then I blow dry it on medium heat and that shit stays. That is great for wig styling. I highly recommend. You don't have to get it, but like, it sure does fucking help. Okay, this is my fourth point. Closet cosplays. So when I first started out, I didn't really have most of the materials, so I pretty much just stuck to what I had in my closet at first. Like for my Dobby cosplay, that one was pretty old. I didn't have his jacket, but I did have a leather jacket. I had a white tank top, I had black pants, I had this wig. I was doing a female version of Dobby. I had this wig, I had purple paints, and I did his makeup. It's okay not to have everything in your cosplay, and it's okay to have a closet cosplay. Okay, number 5, store-bought cosplays versus homemade cosplays. Who cares? It doesn't matter if you buy your cosplay or if you're home make it. No one should ever rat on you for that. And if anyone does, they're just jealous. It's so stupid. I think that's dumb. It's fine if you want to buy your cosplays, and it's fine if you want to hand make them. Doesn't matter. Number 6, thrifting. I think thrifting for cosplay material is so freaking useful, especially when I have cosplays that require basic items. Like my Catra cosplay, I needed maroon pair of pants and like a burgundy tank top. I found the maroon pants at Goodwill, and then I found the tank top at like Target or something. It's always good to thrift for basics, especially if like a lot of cosplay that I've done required like a collared shirt, and you could buy that from Goodwill. You don't have to spend like a whole bunch of money, because again, cosplaying can be pretty expensive. So thrifting can be your best friend if you need ties, if you need basic shirts, pretty much anything. And plus, who knows, maybe you'll find actual cosplay props and costumes at cosplay stores, at thrift stores. This isn't really a must, but I would suggest investing in a light source. Like, I previously used to use a ring light for my cosplays, but now I'm scared, I don't want to knock anything over. I use these guys, these little square lights, for when I cosplay. They come in a pair of They come in a pair of two, and they have little gels to put over them. I don't know if they're considered gels, but they have little things to put over them to make the colors change. So I have an orange one on this one and a blue one on that one. It really helps, especially if you're like on TikTok or something, or if you want to take pictures in your room and you don't have access to going outside and stuff like that. This really helps, and it makes everything a lot nicer, and you could do some interesting things with different kinds of lighting. I used to have a lamp with a regular, like, a color changing light bulb with like the remote and everything, and it would help me with dramatic lighting. I think lighting is like one of the coolest things, so you don't have to do this, but it kind of helps a little bit. I think it's nice, so yeah. I see it, it's right. Why can't I get it? There it is. Yes. Okay, background. This was another thing that I thought was so important, and I still think it is kind of important, especially again if you're on TikTok. I feel like I personally like to have a nice background. Like, I have this going on in my room. Here, I'll just like move you. I got that going on in my room, and I'm trying to make it look nicer for cosplay purposes. But yeah, when I first started out, I was cosplaying in my room, and my old room had a really ugly, like, dingy blue color, and it didn't make the cosplays look nice, and it made the whole video look kind of icky. So I would kind of just sneak into my sister's room, or I would just kind of barge into my sister's room and use her walls instead, because they're white, and it helped reflected the LED lights a lot better, so it would give me like a nice background of whatever color the LEDs were. And I just did that for a while. Later on, I then started using, this is more recent, but I have a little you can see right there, a little Mongol right there that I use as a background. It just adds interest, I guess. You don't have to do it, but like, I think it's nice. Ow. Ooh, I don't know. Okay, that was number 8. I keep forgetting to number these. 9, contacts. Make sure, please do your research in which contact company you're going to be purchasing from and how to take care of your contacts. It's super serious because you're putting stuff all up in your eyes, and you can get hurt if you don't know what you're doing. Your eyes are very delicate, so please take care of your contacts so they can take care of your eyes. A brand that I highly recommend is Honey Colored. They have some of the most comfortable contacts I have ever worn, and they're my favorite brand to work with and to get contacts from. I wouldn't tell people how to take care of their contacts. I think you should do your own research and figure out how you can do it, because there's a bunch of different ways, or there's like a bunch of different methods that everyone has. But please do your research. It's so important, especially with the companies, because some of them can be sketchy. Just do your research. Thank you. I really wish I could give some insight onto things like cons and stuff, but to be fair, I've never been to one. As a cosplay, I've never been to a con. I started cosplaying at the start of the pandemic, so I was never able to go to a con. Now things are starting to open up again, and I still haven't freaking gone because I have work and school. I hope these tips help you guys in your cosplaying journey. I would highly recommend that everyone would try cosplaying just a little bit, because I'm gonna be honest, cosplaying has really helped me with my confidence. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the makeup, maybe it's that I'm dressing up as my favorite anime character. I don't know, just something about it. Just, it's helped me with my confidence overall. I think everyone should try it. But yeah, okay, now that that's all gone with, just a little update. I did get a gaming laptop. Yes, I know it's not a PC, but listen, I don't game all too much. I basically got this because my old computer would shit itself whenever I would edit videos, and I wasn't really able to record my screen all too well whenever I do gaming videos with like Minecraft and stuff like that. So I got an upgrade for my birthday, and now I could give you guys more Minecraft content. But not only that, but I'll probably start playing more games like Genshin. Among Us is pretty old, but if you guys like Among Us videos or just any sort of games that you'd like to see me and my friends play, we're open to that. Oh, I need to stop doing that. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching though. If you'd like to see more of my videos, please leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. You can go see my other socials that are linked down the description below. Okay, and yeah, that's the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.